Bill. Uncle Henry offered you that house?
I'll call you when I get to Berlin. Sounds perfect.
Oh. He's suspecting something. You're having such a sweet relationship with your wife.
You should get some rest as well. You're coming to bed.
He knows. Yup, he knows.
I don't remember much. Beauty of childbirth.
Why he was there,
In fact,
Henry, the night of Flora's birth.
But for a baby that early, she wasn't nearly as small as I expected.
You're not the father. You told him that she was created, fabricated during that day to match with when you were there, but...
It took me 6 years to do the math. Only. House this size. Stuart Miles. Do you love him?
You know that she does. Whoa! That was powerful, that was emotional.
and she thought,
Oh,
perhaps she never had.
we're jumping from an emotional scene to another emotional scene.
I think I was swept away again.
Come on.
I think that someone haunted you again.
Happening.
Becca! What do you want?
I'm terribly sorry for the trouble. I was just going to walk. Positively vanished.
Perfectly splendid! She's Becca when she's saying that kind of stuff. Yeah! Miles is Peter sometimes and Flora is Becca.
Miss Clayton called.
Ew! I mean, they're
Is anyone hurt?
brother and sister when the two others
No,
are
I don't think it's that simple.
Jesus, I'm
lovers.
You keep the office. Is what this is. What are you talking about?
Traveling between memories and you're dead.
She's my daughter. In every way that matters. When she skins her knee, and when she asks her father to walk her down the aisle.
It's gonna be you. No, because you're dead, but
She didn't tell you.
you don't know that she's your
I
daughter?
have to be here when the penny drops.
Oi. But that's why
I'm
after
thinking about
that
what the right word must
he
be.
cares, for
I keep
Flora.
getting stuck on banished. It's close.
And that's why you're not going back to Bly.
Banished from my house. You're banished from my wife, my children. You don't have a brother anymore.
I'm sorry and sad for everyone into that story.
Yourself. He's an evil shit. You have to live with yourself.
That's why he's haunted by this evil twin.
This was called a talisman.
The
I used to
dots.
make them. Well, sometimes I still do.
You introduced her.
I've made them since I was your age, really.
Away again. In another memory.
Tucked away safe.
Tell me that you're not dead, Flora.
I made you sleep.
It was some of my best work.
I don't remember that.
Told you she wasn't herself.
I don't like it.
That's
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Everything's gonna be okay, Flora. Don't worry.
And that's Uncle Henry. We don't have time for your poor course.
Do you really think she'll answer one of these times?
Flora, you want to? Please go. I need to see you outside of this office and you need to go. They need you.
I'm sorry to come by.
I made that face, because that's another memory.
For a few weeks, we're tracing our honeymoon. I can fix it.
I'm so sorry for everyone.
I love you, Sean.
So far this season is really about relationships, love, which are not working. Dany and her boyfriend, Owen and Anna, this triangle, Becca and Peter, all of them.
Please.
Really, Dany and Jamie are my only hope now.
The British consulate in India. No.
To tell you what,
They have terrible news. What sort of an accident?
a mortal one.
Well, surely they're all right. You're wrong. months of burying those empty coffins, hell was having to call Bly, having to break the news, and having her voice be the first one you heard.
I think I'm gonna take her to the doctor in the morning.
Take her.
She needs a cycle.
Take her so we can see her outside
I hate it.
and be okay with the fact that she's alive.
I'm gonna go. Oh. Chamber close at least. You could come back. Tonight. Yeah. Good night. Just good night. And there will be other nights. You promise?
Aww, you're sweet.
Disconnected. Phone trouble. What are you doing? Going. What? Going to Bly.
Please.
You couldn't do anything anyway.
We saw him
No, that's
at the bar. You know when he hired
I haven't had a feeling
Dany.
like this.
Go, 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 go.
And you can tell them why they were taking that trip in the first place.
We don't need you, evil twin. The little boy.
Hello?
Where? Creepy.
Ah. Poor boy. I'm so sorry about your face. Try this.
What now?
There. There you are. The night I gave you a new face, I was only just 5 years old. Wasn't I? Why do you keep pushing me aside? Miss Jessel!
It's just so.
Stop hiding from me. I want to talk to you.
Do we?
Everything is just fine. It's perfect.
It's not. I'm tired of being tucked away. To Miles acting strange.
What's the matter with Miles?
He's haunted by your boyfriend.
Splendid. Except when he isn't.
Alright.
You're seeing her.
It's okay. It's only Miss Jessel.
She's wearing black like she was at the funeral.
This is odd.
Ooh! No, 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 no! No! I don't have the time to watch one more. She's not dead, she's not dead, she's not dead, she's not dead. And I'm right this time, you know, this is not like with Anna. She's not dead. I mean, you know, Dany, she's not dead. They just put her to sleep in a violent way. Maybe you can say that. Now protecting her. Since the beginning, you know, Flora and Miles, they tried to protect Dany. So they are not hurting her on purpose. Like Miles, when he did that to Anna, it was Peter who did it through him. Right there can still be Peter, and Flora can still be Peter. I don't know. You didn't see it. I don't know if I'm gonna put that moment during the editing. I'm a little ashamed of myself. I saw a light in my window and I saw a shadow suddenly. So I had a oh, what? And the time, you know, that I understood where did it come from, in fact, it's coming from my neighbor. I mean, the door, the opening door of my neighbor. Okay, there is a logic explanation behind that, but during really some seconds I was like, yeah, what? I don't know if I'm gonna keep that during the editing, but just so you know, I thought about that. I said that I was into a bad mood today, that I wanted to be excited, to be scared and stuff like that during these 2 episodes. And I cried during these 2 episodes. But we had a lot of reveals in 2 episodes only. We had a lot of things about Anna, but now also about Henry, you know, Uncle Henry. This love triangle, why the parents went away. Flora, she's Uncle Henry's daughter, in fact, is the one who is calling like that, making the prank calls. She is really haunted by Becca. Becca is also taking the place of Flora sometimes. Dany and Jamie slept together and they are nice with each other, and that's the beginning of something, which is a little terrifying me, because if they are together right now, episode 6, we still have 3 more episodes, so it's not a slowburn ship, that's it. We have the ship happening, so we have the time, you know, to have a bad end for that relationship, and I don't like that for sure. Not for the relationship, but maybe for one of the characters, like one of them can die or something like that. Like, I'm a little afraid that we never saw Jamie really out of this house. Okay, she's saying that she's living above the bar and all of that, but did we see it? I suspected during some minutes, you know, the fact that Henry died into his office, because I couldn't remember a time when we saw him outside of it, but after that I remembered that we saw him outside of it when he hired Dany. And right there, I really think that he went to Bly. I think that they all need him, you know, in Bly. I mean, I don't understand Dany. We have a kid who is sleepwalking, who is acting so weird, who is aggressive like that, who is sleeping all of the day, and during the night who is doing weird stuff, and you didn't call the doctor sooner? I mean, I understand, but me, I would have called it minute 1, really, and with no shame. No, this is not her daughter. She called Uncle Henry maybe to ask for that, in fact, to ask the authorization to call a doctor, but you don't need his authorization right there, really. All of this story about Uncle Henry, Charlotte, and the husband, it made me feel so sad for everyone, you know. No one was happy into that relationship, that triangle. About how it happened, how it was happening, and how it ended. None of them were happy. Like, I'm sad also for Jamie also. Her story, when she told us her story, I mean when she told Dany her story, I cried because I found it again so sad, and again I had trouble to not be sad for everyone into that story, for her mother, her father, and herself, and also her siblings, you know, her 2 brothers. At first I was beginning to cry during her story because of the dad situation. You know me, for the ones who are following my channel, you know that I'm really weak with dad stories, with dad relationships with their daughters and sons. I'm really weak with dad, so I was beginning to cry for that because I was so sad for the dad. But if you think about it, everyone into that story, you can be sad for everyone. These 2 episodes didn't help my mood at all. I had a bad mood, a depressed mood. I was trying my best, you know, to motivate myself to be like, okay, this is the first day of confinement, but you're gonna do things during it, you're gonna film reaction videos, you're gonna try to make morning videos, you're gonna do that and that. Ha! After these 2 episodes, I don't want to do anything. I'm lying. I mean, of course, I'm gonna do things, but it didn't help me. These 2 episodes, in fact, were more sad than terrifying. You know what I mean? You know, with the haunting of Hill House, with the haunting of Blind Manor, and especially with the haunting of Blind Manor, in fact, you are expecting to be not terrified, but to be scared, or at least to be in tension during the episode, to try to understand things, to find clues and stuff like that. So I was expecting that for these 2 episodes, but we didn't have that during them. We had reveals, not clues and not, evidences about stuff. No, we had informations, reveals, which is great, really, but I was not expecting that. So I didn't play, that game during these 2 episodes, and I was not really scared during it, maybe sometimes during some moments, but not all along it, because it was reveals episodes. It was about their stories, them telling us their stories, and sad stories, so I was sad. I want to keep up, for the 3 last episodes that I'm gonna watch tomorrow, to be great, to have all of the reveals for sure, but also to end well, at least for Dany and Jamie to be alive and together, at least for Miles and Flora to not be already dead, to not die, and to go out of this house, at least for Owen to not be dead, to not die. Maybe he can stay into the house because I don't want Anna to be all alone into the house. That's my wishes for the end of the season. I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna have all of that, and I don't want to choose between everything that I just said. In a way, I would prefer them to announce me that some of them are already dead than to see them dying during the next episode. I mean, I can see them dying with flashbacks, with memories, but not in their present time. We'll see. And I'm gonna see that tomorrow. I don't know when you're gonna see that, tomorrow, on next week, I don't know. It means that it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.